Hi, I'm Michelle from Adult and Teen Services at Morley Library, and I have a bonus book bite for you about a little book that was fun to read, that was a short read, and the book's full of pictures. It's called Finding Betty Crocker, The Secret Life of the American First Lady of Food, and it's by Susan Marks, and it's available in the CleveNet system. This was a fun short read. And if you are a woman of a certain age like I am, maybe you had a hope chest. And maybe in that hope chest, you had items that you had purchased with the Betty Crocker coupons that came on the boxed and canned goods that Betty Crocker promoted. Now, this is the story of Betty Crocker, but it's the story of how brand development worked and how that took America through the First World War, the crash of '29, the Second World War, and into the modern age of food. General Mills was trying to find a hook to sell their flour. It's better flour than anybody else's. And they made up a very knowledgeable woman. Betty Crocker's not real. But they called her Betty Crocker. They tested the name, and it was thought to be a very friendly name. And they had artists compete to draw Betty Crocker, and they found a likeness that has worked very well for the times. And over time, it's changed. And now it's just the spoon, the red spoon with the words Betty Crocker in it. So Betty isn't really out there anymore as a human woman. But many actresses played Betty Crocker on the radio. She had radio shows all across the United States helping women to conserve food, to use what was in the refrigerator for recipes, how to save money during the Depression, how to make use of the little goods that you had, how to grow vegetables for victory gardens and things. But basically, General Mills wanted to sell store-bought food. They wanted you to buy processed, refined foods, which of course today we shun or sort of, say are bad for our health problems today. But at the time, it was so helpful to the American woman to have a box with a cake mix in it, that she didn't have to get all the ingredients that she might not be able to get during wartime or during the Depression. The box came with just what was needed, and eggless cakes. And the book is really not just the history of Betty Crocker, but it's fascinating to learn about the test kitchens and how women of those days had careers in the test kitchens that were important to the U.S. and to women across the U.S. in their homes. I have to say that, in full disclosure, that in 1972, I was the Betty Crocker future homemaker for my high school. So I've always had an interest in home ec and Betty Crocker and those kinds of things. But if you run a home, or you had a home a long time ago and were just into that cooking with Jell-O and cooking with all these new things, I think you'll enjoy reading about Betty Crocker and how that brand really did help the American housewife or house husband, as the case may be. I hope you'll take a minute and read this. It's a good story. Thanks for listening.